How's it going? Kingston, welcome back to the Napoleonic battlefield. Excited to get back into some more of these epic replays I've been seeing either posted or shared with me. Today we have a 4v4. This one is on... Oh, this poor artillery piece is definitely dead. It's a 4v4 though. Actually, well, I'm gonna wait for this to finish up here because it looks like Russia charging some Gussaris, flanking some French Hussars. I think Russia's actually a little screwed here. They just lost artillery and cav piece. But like I said, guys, I'm 4v4 on France 1, and there is a lot of Russia today on this field as well as the UK. You can see here 10-point Russia, 7-point UK Helder. Well, they're both those directions, plus another UK Netherlands. Is it 2 Russia? I can't remember now. I'm honestly trying to remember. I think it is. I think there's 2 different Russia. One of the Russias is no, I apologize, it's 1 Russia. Here's the other UK, 9-point UK Portugal, far left side, gonna be swinging through. As you can see already, the French making their way into this town. I think Russia was hoping to get there first, do what they can to delay, as France, wow, they have the elite cav. I think these must be like Carabineers, unless they're Ledoux. Either way, that's going to make things big. I think actually the Imperial Guard for the French, because this is definitely one of the more expensive Hussars they can bring. Oh, wow. Russia managed to get the house still, which is going to go well for them. They are going to be holding the town. That is going to be their strength is in melee, so we'll see. Let's see what French army is amassing up here in the very front. I do see some Imperial Guard mixed in with this, some Voltigeurs. A lot more just line infantry, though. And, well, one of the easy ways to find out if there's an Imperial Guard on the battlefield is if Napoleon is here. I don't see him so far. We are seeing the appearance of Denmark. So Denmark is with the French. So 1 Denmark army, and then the rest are French armies. Denmark is one of those factions that doesn't get played a ton, but they have some really good infantry, especially elites. So always a fun time when you see that play. Now Russia did have a huge artillery battery, huge howitzer. Man, look at this. I think it's howitzers, maybe not. Maybe not. Man, but they are definitely capitalizing on this hill. Stakes, they have sappers, cav to defend. I mean, this is probably a ton of money right here, and hopefully they are able to utilize it and really puncture the Denmark line, as Denmark's probably going to start advancing here. If they actually advance, they could get here before the UK show up. However, they aren't scouting enough to be able to know that, and the general's sitting right here, which, you know, in their eyes could mean that the UK army is right up here. So, you know, it's always important to scout. Now, we do have Russia setting up outside the town. France is on the other side setting up outside of the town as well. Both sides, I don't think, are really willing to commit to the town yet until they see where the enemies are. I gotta say, these guys' uniforms always look the cleanest that I've ever seen, you know? Always looking good. We have some skirmishers actually pushing up here. No cav support with them. They do have some sort of scouting opportunities here. Oh, wow. So France is, yeah. France is scouting out, at least on this side. And the UK army, you can see, this is quite the army they have. A lot of Portuguese cavalry. All Portuguese cav, but then UK line infantry. We do have some dragoons about to get charged by the elites of France. Once more, you should have run away a long time ago. It's too late now. Now, they could turn units and start firing, but they definitely are going to lose this cav engagement. But at the same time, I don't like how France is using their cav. They're committing them alone without any infantry support. They're just throwing in heavies without having flanking cav. if Russia had played well, they could have easily started breaking up. I mean, even turning troops around to shoot. I'm not sure what's happening here. You definitely don't want to charge this far away. Of course, they're probably trying to scare off the French, but more French dragoons now showing up. They're going to probably try to put the hurt on them. And hold on that thought,
because... Our men are running, sir.
And we had another engagement here, some cavalry running in. Actually broke a, looks like possibly a light infantry division here as France is pushing up. We do have some Kazakis. I'm not sure why they're charging a square, but this is the problem. If they don't get their units up, this artillery battery could be in heavy danger here. Russia is probably multitasking on two sides. They need to pull their cav back. He's peeling some line infantry over from this side, more towards the center. I think just potentially, just in case there is a push by Denmark, supported by, you saw that French army was way back here, but they are getting close. And the UK are not close enough yet. They do have really good infantry once they do get there, but man, they need to get there first. We've got some Highland foot. And Denmark is just getting closer. This is the hill they honestly probably want to push. If they're going to push a hill, they need to push it now. UK Helder, I'm just going to call him Helder, makes it easier. Helder is going to push up in the center here. Probably let the UK take the right flank. They will take a side, and this UK Portugal is going to take the left flank. Push up. Hopefully they can push up and take this hill, defending the Russians' left flank, because if France can push across, which you can hear the infantry pushing, it's going to be a tough fight. Russia will have a disadvantage. They will be attacking uphill or defending uphill, as France kind of has a high point of which to just descend upon the Russian flank, as well as maybe push through the town. Maybe that's what they're going to do. They do have troops pushing up even closer now to the LOC in the town. More Chevaliers set up, kind of need to screen. Denmark is just going for the guns, guys. And I think Helder is going to sacrifice the cav unit for nothing. Better falling back. Now we do have infantry right here that are almost there. So Russia is actually... It's going to be a close one, guys. It's going to be a really close one to see, you know, can they make it? I would keep walking these guys forward. I'd be threatening this flank. Punish the... I'd actually also fire here. Here we go. Are they going to charge now? Yes, they are.
This building has fallen to the enemy.
Well, they did stop the Denmark infantry. This action may save these guys who are pushing up now. Denmark is really... I don't know how I feel about this push, guys. There's more cav. Helder is honestly throwing everything into this attack. They are trying to break Denmark, and Denmark is actually looking to break. Helder threw in basically almost all their cavalry, and now the artillery is just destroying this army. I would not push as Denmark. I would have been falling back. This is very unwise. Over on this side, it looks like the UK are getting attacked here. And this is, yeah, this is terrible cav. UK brought terrible cav on both sides. Like, Portuguese cav is quite awful. I guess Denmark really wants to commit to this fight. They actually may carry these guns, but how many units are they gonna lose? Look at that, they're losing so many troops to the artillery piece. And they didn't even take it. Oh my gosh. No way, how many units have they lost now? That's 2, and this is one of theirs. It's like a Grenadier or Life Guard here, it's an elite. You know, what was the cost here, Denmark, to like push up? Man, I get that they probably wanted to like get rid of the artillery advantage because they are gonna have nothing when it comes to artillery to counter battery this massive Russian gun. But at the same time, I feel like it's, I don't know why the UK is falling back here. They have no idea what's in front of them. Russia is out on their own. I would be pushing forward. You're the UK. You can shoot. Like your cav can form square. I mean, your infantry can form squares. Use your cav defensively with the infantry. It seems like they're going to box themselves in just by 2 cav units. That's not ideal because you're needed. You are needed on the front, although thankfully they are winning on the right side. Now this UK is going to have to take on a Denmark army on both sides, and Denmark actually looks like they brought a good amount of infantry here. I see a lot of lines, some light, and some Grens. And considering how bad the losses were for Denmark, they actually seem to have fallen back without heavy losses, which is good. Russia is shifting over because, yeah, they're getting engaged here. France being very slow and methodical on this attack. They are not just advancing into the city. I think that is very wise, waiting to see what this flank does. I mean, this UK army is just boxing themselves in. Although, actually, oh no, France ambushed them. They are still marching, and they're going to get a beautiful volley, France is. Holy cow. Come on, UK. Pay attention. Oh, the UK can bayonet charge them. Oh, they're going to run away now. Oh, man. Oh, the UK are going to knock it the first volley off. They're definitely going to get hit hard for that. All it takes is 1 second of looking away, guys. That's all. Now, the UK should not... They should swing this whole line and start the dominating volley fire. Poor Russia is about to get this hit really hard with a bunch of cavs, so the cav domination definitely in favor of the Imperials. Now, over on this side, the UK definitely could use those reserves to push over on this side and defend, because Denmark is pushing with a vengeance. On the one side, the artillery isn't really apt. Helder seems to be engaging here. I would maybe like to see a little more Helder pushing the side. This seems like the aggressive side. Of course, I know there's probably a French army sitting right here, which is why Helder probably has a reserve. But I doubt that the fight is going to carry along the entire side here. That cav fight going off. Russia getting just swamped and surrounded. The general in danger of being killed. Yep, and France is going to commit to that general fight, although shockingly enough, these Dragoons probably with the general committing in here. Ooh, Russia's shooting. Russia's actually in big trouble here. On this side, France actually will start to lose this fight. I mean, it's the UK. They can shoot so well that it is unreal, and they're pushing up their reserves now, so it'll be equal line fight. France is going to lose this. They should have gone into melee on this left flank when they had the chance. Even pushing these 2 units and hitting when these 3 units weren't here, when it was just this line, they could have gotten a melee and broken the UK. But now they're going to be stuck in a line fight, and they quite honestly probably are not going to win that. If I were to guess, France is going to lose over here. They will have the cav advantage, but it's the UK who can form squares. It can be a little rough for them, to be sure. Oh, on this side, the UK have, I think, less troops. Way less troops. So let's see if they can go and square up with less troops against Denmark and still win. This Denmark seems like they are ready for some revenge from that artillery barrage. I think they found a sweet spot. Artillery still able to focus on them, though. France now joining the fight here with some light infantry. And then you have some lines pushing up. Helder in the forest, I think with some grenadiers. I love Helder's grenadiers. Look so amazing. Oh, let's see over here. Do we have, yep, some cavalry trying to pressure UK into flank.
Our men
With the
are
huge
running.
cav advantage, what you need to do is form them into squares, get 1 or 2 reserve units, push up and start the melee with the cav close, so as soon as they try to unform square to meet in melee, it's over. That's the only way to beat the UK, and right now they have the perfect conditions to win this side. But they gotta do it now. Now you can see France getting a charge off here. Probably gonna go in for the guns. And this is maybe an unpopular opinion. I don't bring artillery as the UK usually. I really don't. I just bring a bunch of line infantry, maybe at 1 or 2 cav for scouting purposes, and that's it. Your cav is really expensive for the UK, so it's really rough to bring any. And it can easily get swamped. Denmark is not doing well here. Denmark taking up a whole side. They are ranging an entire fight. Now it looks like the UK are falling back. I think they did not like how this fighting was going for them. Gosh, this game is just so amazing. They do have some guard units to keep up the reserve, artillery support. I mean, this is ideal conditions for the UK. I think they're definitely going to win here. Now, Russia still hasn't engaged. It is just the UK on this flank. And, oh, the general. Oh, man, the UK just got out-tasked here, and they lost their general. Now, did the UK going for a bayonet charge? The UK don't need to worry about this. Keep a couple units for squaring, and then just keep pushing. You're going to win against the French. Look at the dead piled up here. I mean, granted, there's a lot of dead for the French, but also don't run your troops. They're running the troops. Don't run them. Seriously, don't run them. I'm getting concerned about the UK there. You have Russia bayonet charging here, sending some grenadiers against the line infantry. In fact, they're taking on 2 French infantry units. France looks like they're going to go reinforce against the UK. UK probably should shift a little bit closer to Russia. I'm on this side. Denmark is just breaking. France really needs to make some decisive wins on this right side if they really want to win this battle, because Denmark is not going to win this fight. That is my prediction. Denmark is going up against a huge artillery battery, plus a lot of UK guys. UK is just so hard to kill, so hard to win against. It's one of the reasons I don't play as the UK. It's not a challenge, and I like to challenge myself. I feel like UK is not as much of a challenge. Now, for newer players, I encourage you to always go as the UK, especially if you're newer to the game. It's a little more forgivable. Obviously, if the enemy knows how to beat you, if you're the UK, then you're going to lose if they can close in that melee. We have a lot of French cavs still behind the lines here, so we have infantry and cavalry pushing up. France just probably trying to utilize their cav advantage, seeing what they can do. Thankfully, the UK are going to shift over to their ally. France has been pushed out a little bit in the trees, or in the town. Russia's still holding strong here. In fact, they are going to be pushing. Helder, it looks like they're actually going to start pushing up their lines. They are engaging the French, and this part seems very dead even. The scales will be tipped on the Denmark side, I think. But for the coalition, their whole hope of winning, I think right now, is on the Denmark side, where actually they have pushed back. I think overspent this Denmark line. I think they took some pretty heavy losses, and the UK just had larger units maybe, because they have taken some pretty heavy losses too. But I think they're just a little more forgivable, and they're shooting a little better. Oh, we have a cav engagement in the back. France is committing in here against Helder. Helder does have some infantry, but oh, please tell me you're not going to lose your general. France did lose some cavalry, though. So I think finally France has lost any cav advantage they had. Over on this side, looks like the UK are going to be engaging. Oh, don't fall into a trap. The UK may get pushed now by 2 French armies as France has reinforcements. UK does have the hill. They keep running their troops. They keep, oh, they're, okay. I am concerned the UK are definitely gonna die here. They are definitely gonna die here. They don't have a general anymore. I would have pushed over to the town where there's a Russian general. Right? Yeah, there's a, wait, is there a Russian general? Yeah, there he is. Because France, I mean, once again though, France could have been bayonet charging in. I don't know what they were gonna do with the Cumberland Foot, but that's unfortunate. That was still a pretty strong unit.
Sir,
Oh, is Helder getting attacked?
Sir, our general is under attack.
I do believe they are. And France, oh my goodness, they're piling in the hurt. They're trying to flank this Helder position. Denmark has fallen back. And now, oh, there's Royal Horse Guards. I have not, the UK had some in the back. Man, they have some really good quality calves still. But yeah, Helder's now getting pressured on this angle as Denmark has fallen back, so maybe the French trying to save that. Over here, oh man, UK are in like danger. Here comes the hammer and anvil guys. If they form square, France can bayonet charge them. It's over. I hope France bayonet charges. That is the way to beat the UK. The only way to beat the UK.
Yes, sir.
UK charging down the hill to meet them, though. And, okay. I'm trying to just watch the play instead of trying to critique everything, because I'm sure that's not what people want to hear. People will learn how to play as they go along. So I'm going to try not to try to be like a, hey, you need to do this and that. I see need a comment on the battle. That's what we're here for. No. So the French are pushing up here. Denmark's a little outdone, definitely now. Looks like this is where they're going to make their stand. Artillery, though, is pounding the center position. They do have artillery of their own now set up with some skirmishers to support. But it's going to be such a little amount of guns compared to what the Russians have that it's going to be rough. Now, Helder could even start counterattacking here. I mean, pushing across the flank. France is set up in the town. It does seem a little, oh my gosh. Well, this is rough. The UK are just getting extremely focused down here. Alright, so the UK are just committing in a mass melee that France is easily going to win. And thus goes the left flank, which kind of tips and scales. I mean, considering that the... oh, man. Considering that Denmark is losing so badly, this seems to be like the lucky break here. Russia is about to probably get hit as the UK are just going to be demolished here.
We have killed their general, sir. Now they must break.
But there is a general who has been killed over here. Yep, Denmark. Oh my goodness. Stop. Oh my gosh. They've almost destroyed this LOC. Denmark is going to have to start really falling back here. And the question is, can France now bring this back? Because they seem to be losing on almost every other front here. Can they win? Russia should probably be setting up on this hill. Like, they should be setting up in this hill, putting some troops in the town, and watching this whole flank. Because France... I was wondering why there were so many kills. It's probably because this French army is just wading through the UK. That's why there were so many kills when I looked at the results. I was like, man. So one of the French armies did really well, but I was like, okay. Just running down the UK troops and killing them. Turning this into a bloody hill. A huge bloody hill, man. Yeah, yeah, now Russia needs to turn and face the enemy, or they just need to retreat. Try defeating these two armies, maybe even three armies that are here for France and Denmark, and then turning back on the French as a united front. because the battle is starting to slip away from them. They are advancing. It's like a now or never kind of scenario here. And France is falling back. Russia is starting to push up. I'm surprised Russia isn't trying to get a melee and trying to push on this flank. They seem to have the numbers to defeat that one side. Denmark is almost gone. You can see they have one or two troops bravely standing, and they've probably taken some heavy casualties. LOC destroyed here. I do believe that was still garrisoned, so 1 point for sure for the Imperials. And now Helder, I mean, Helder is taking on two fronts here. This does seem a little bit in the advantage of the French. They have a larger line here, artillery to support. Russia has fallen back. I'm glad to see that, because I was concerned that Russia was just going to try to make a fight here and France was just going to roll over with all of, you know, the Frenchmen left. Man, look at all this slaughter of UK troops. They just got absolutely destroyed here. You always got to be careful when you have a general in. If you're the UK, you don't want to get too close and let them melee. They will destroy your army. But now, hey, the UK have almost broken. I feel like they've inflicted a little bit more losses maybe on the UK on this side, the UK Netherlands, but maybe not.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh my gosh, Helder getting hit hard by Cav. Oh man. This keeps swinging back in favor of the French. They don't have squares. That is rough. They don't have Cav to defend. Over on this side, Russia, they got to make some moves, and they got to make some moves fast. France is descending on their flank. And they don't have a lot of troops here to really stop them. The Cav advantage is still heavily in favor of the French. Victoriously marching forward. They're going to get up this hill. Russia looks like they're going to actually march up to meet them. Sending up some Cav. They have their generals nearby: Helder, Frederick of York, and Albany, and Uvarov. This flank looks like it's going well. This center push, Helder just had a huge rout. So maybe up to the UK Netherlands to actually save the day. All right, let's see here. French are going to march down this hill, and boy, will they see quite the battle going on. Imagine that you'll be able to see, like, you know, the smoke, the explosions. Probably maybe even get to see like that Denmark is just breaking. Both sides seem more content with shooting than melee, and that's totally fine. Everybody has a different playstyle. I like closing in for melee unless of course I'm a shooting faction. It's like the coalition, except for Russia. The rest of the coalition, oh no. Oh man, this Cav has done quite a mix of damage. I would turn these guys to shoot at them. Or push the Cameron Highland foot to form a square on the flank. Even having these guys face up to shoot this Cav. This Cav is easily going to get some juicy kills. I think they're both focused right here where all the skirmishers are. Oh, here we go. Oh man, that was such a missed opportunity. They could have easily been sitting there ready to fire a volley at the French cavalry. Said they're gonna lose that whole line. That's unfortunate. We do have Russia. Look like they got attacked by cavalry. trying to push up and press this flank. France looks like they even have reserves just pushing out of nowhere. And now Russia looks like they're gonna have to fall back. Sadly, I see this swinging in favor of the French very quickly. Even with Denmark having lost on that flank. We have some French infantry getting just totally annihilated, running in front of the lines here. Look at that. Some French infantry on the flank with some cavalry to support them. Like they are also taking on some Russian squares. Oh, what? Oh, yeah, you can't shoot in melee like that. Definitely cannot. You can melee, but you cannot shoot when you're engaged in melee. Oh, Russia's just getting... Man, France is bringing out the plays now. France has set up on this left flank, and now with Helder basically kind of gone. This artillery is kind of far away. Hopefully they can still assist in this fight, but the UK Netherlands, they have to do something here. They have to start caving the flank because this fight is being fought to a stalemate, it would appear. France not really winning. Helder now pushing over to reinforce against the French. Against, yeah, with Russia. And Russia still has this house. But France is just rolling past it, totally ignoring it. I do love the Russian uniforms in this time period. Look at that. Some of them have like coats, and then some of them just have the jacket and trousers. Love it. This guy's aiming. He's like, yeah, it looks about 50 meters. We have two different French armies, I'm pretty sure, here, so... You see the difference in uniforms.
Our men are running, sir.
Oh, who's running? Oh my goodness. Look at this. Russia's about to just get outflanked here. This is really bad. Oh no. French cav is about to just destroy this artillery piece. It's over now. I think these Gussaris are hoping to take out this elite Hussar unit. These guys are walking over all this dead cav infantry, but I don't see this working. I don't see this working out for the coalition now. They are getting forced into a corner, and their only hope is the UK Netherlands pushing out. The cav is starting to push. They're starting to get surrounded here. I wish I could say I knew who was going to win this fight, but, well, I think I know who's going to win this fight. I guess I could say it that way. Unless the coalition has an LOC, they have a 4-pointer still garrisoned way over here. They had to hold for 14 more minutes. They can definitely do it. They can definitely do it. They just have to hold. The French only have the 1-pointer so far. I've not seen them go for the 4-pointer yet, but they could easily march over and take the 4-pointer. And then, you know, take this other 1-pointer far over here before they've won. And, you know, the battle would be easily won for them. And they are actually taking this LOC here, throwing in some troops. Some Russian grenadiers holding. I don't know if they're going to win this, to be honest. Oh, Russia does the countercharge in the town. Man, if only they had stuck near the town. Or even, okay, they're counterattacking here, so this actually could be the one saving thing happening, is they are putting the pressure on the French over here. All this cav gonna start committing in here for the artillery piece. I think it's fair to say that we're gonna say goodbye to this massive gun battery. Will they fire one more time? Nope. And yep, that's it, guys, for the Russian guns. France just the cav domination on the field. Over here, UK Netherlands still just chopping up. Denmark had some lines left. That pullback they made seemed to have saved a good amount of their army, and now they are holding the French flank, holding back on the left side, protecting France as they try pushing the center and right side. France is now fighting at least on two different sides here, as Russia maybe trying to push into the town. Russia actually holding this LOC. And the timer, I think this is definitely going to run down to the timer. I don't see anyone making a decisive win at this point. Both sides a little too cautious. It's probably time, if I were either side, to start considering LOCs, considering, you know, what we have and what the enemy has. These brave Russians been holding.
Are running, sir.
Oh, I thought, because, yep, okay. Artillery going in to take out, or not artillery, but cav going out to take the artillery. Now Helders can fall back. They do have a line over here, and maybe trying to go for the flank here as France is advancing down the hill. Looks like they withdrew from the town because Russia sat in it. I think they wanted to, their strategy maybe was, as France pull out of the town, let Russia go in, and then outshoot them in the town, let them sit in the town. Now we do have cavalry charging Helder's general. The coalition did not bring enough cav. That much has become very obvious. I mean, they did bring a lot of cav, but it wasn't good quality cav, so I don't think it really mattered too much. And yep, there is the Helder general dead. I think we're going to start seeing Helder crumble. Did they form a square in time? No, they did not. Ah, it's unfortunate.
Men are running, sir.
France is just focusing down Helder. Helder's a rough one to play because you don't get tons of squares, considering you have a lot of UK troops.
Our men are running, sir.
UK is holding quite well. I think they are feeling like it's soon going to be a victory for them. We got 9 minutes remaining. And Russia, gosh, this is a little too much infantry to be charging one French line. I hate to see it. I think I had a video yesterday with it. Don't exploit the game. Just don't do it. But Russia is pushing out here, going to melee. France may have to turn as Helder is getting... Yeah, Helder's getting a little surrounded here, but Russia's pushing out here to maybe try to save their ally from totally getting destroyed. Oh, oh man, the UK, they have to have units behind the lines. I guess just because of all the French infantry. Another general has been killed. Russia's pushing out here to attack the French position. Oh, that was Dino. Oh, Dino's playing as Russia. Okay. I'm actually surprised. Dino usually plays as the English, but you know, try something new. Oh my gosh, France just.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must
France just destroying the Russians as they retreat. Unfortunately, they have no squares, so I mean, there's not a whole lot you can do, especially against heavy French cav. It looks like they're gonna push up. Helder's gonna try to push up, and maybe Russia can distract the French, and they can maybe try to get some kills there. But like I said, it's starting to really fall in favor of the French even more heavily.
Unit is dead, sir.
Russia may try to consolidate around the LOC. But it looks like they have basically almost lost on this side. The UK, Netherlands, they are taking on 2 armies still. And I think they're going to start losing here. They're starting to run out of troops. Still 6 minutes and 42 seconds. They just got to hold some LOCs.
Our men are running, sir.
Although you can see France is marching back to take their 4-pointer, and they have plenty of time. So this is either going to be France taking this LOC and the 4-pointer and winning because they have 1 extra point. However, I do not see the doors opened yet. So if anything, it's going to be a draw. Or France is going to try to take this 1-pointer and win that way. And the way they're going to have to fight pretty hard. So that's why Russia's sent back their troops. Helder is out here making their last desperate stand here. Oh my gosh, UK looks like they got bayonet charged here by Denmark and France. What a mess. We got 1 square trying to hold bravely. The rest of this battle's looking pretty messy. I think the French are victorious, or going to be victorious on this side here. So the last desperate stand is going to be here. Russia trying to hold the house. These grenadiers probably have gotten some really good kills, I imagine. Yeah, actually, Russia is really inflicting some heavy losses here as France is trying to get up to fight. These are some really good Russian troops that are left. Really strong units. Haven't lost a ton of casualties, and they're forcing back the French. But France is probably just going to keep pushing up more and more reserves. And here comes the Cav. Although, I don't think they realize that this is a square. Yeah, France starting to outshoot Russia.
The men are fatigued, sir, and must rest a while.
Helder has 1 or 2 units left. Oh yeah, the Highlanders. Russia is broken. Oh, what's this? Another Russian line infantry here, totally outflanking the French. Surprised they didn't bayonet charge in. There's another one over here. Man, Russia actually has quite a few units left. And this fight is starting to become quite a... oh my gosh, what a volley on that French line. They're trying to push up. Yeah, Russia's actually trying to break. If they push the units up, they can break this whole side and then turn and face the French piecemeal, because France is not winning this fight right now. They are definitely losing this fight. Oh, we do have a bayonet charge. However, now French cav probably going to charge in and get a good charge up on these units in melee already. I don't think it's gonna be enough, though. I don't think it's gonna be enough. Russia's starting to have some breaking. They have a grenadier with 43 men left. France now gonna attack the house.
Building has fallen to the enemy.
And unfortunately, I think they've lost it. It will be, of course, France has not taken this 4-point, I don't think, yet. Let me see. I didn't get a notification about it. Let me just see. If the door is broken open, then it's been taken. I think it has been broken open. So I think they did take it, which means equal sides both have a 4-pointer, and now they both have 2 points, and that will be the battle. Although, man, Helder just keeps reappearing with their troops here, really not wanting to give up. Islanders fighting to the bitter end here. Yeah, the UK hadn't been trounced so decisively right here. I think they could have won. Well, that's right. The results still have not been fixed. Hopefully we'll get those fixed soon. I can post the results, guys. I'll do that. And, yeah, we can look at the results here. All right, guys. So if you can see here, English Dino playing as Russia. Got 1473 on the kills, lost pretty heavily. I mean, they all did. You can see the Netherlands, the UK got 1300 kills. Helder got 557 and 578 for Helder, and then 557 for the other UK. Unfortunately, lost too decisively. On the other side, it looks like 812, 23, and 732. But yeah, French victory, hard fought. They definitely had some heavy losses. You can see 1,000 kills, 1,300 kills. Granted, they inflicted more losses on the UK or on the coalition, but still a bloody fight. So, yeah, that's it for me today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Stay safe, and I will catch you all in another video.